Isaiah,
No, it's good.
yeah, you can bring it up. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined into them shall fall by the sword.
So, like the brother just bringing out, man. If y'all in here, like, y'all hand in hand with the society, man, James 4:4 tell you that if you a friend of the world, you're an enemy to the Most High. That'll wake you up real quick if you had ear and was diligent, you want to seek the Lord, man. If you a friend of the world, and what's being a friend of the world? Smoking, popping mollies, popping other men's women, gang banging, being a fucking faggot, dyeing your hair, all that shit, man.
Wearing tight ass woman jeans.
Exactly, man. Wearing garments that which pertain to a woman or a man, vice versa.
Skirts.
All that shit. So just saying though, like, man, y'all need to get right. Did I give you the other one? Alright, basically, can you give me 1 John 4 and 5? Not saying that, 1 John. 1 John 4 and 5. And
This is 1 John 4 and 5. They are of the world, therefore they are of the world, therefore speak they of the world, and the world heareth them.
So because they of the world, they don't give ear to the truth. They shun us away, man. They look at these images, they be like, why y'all got horns on Jesus? Who said that that's Jesus? They didn't even try to ask, who is this man? They don't even pay attention to the picture next to them. They be on some who? They see horns and a serpent's tongue, and they instantly tripping, man. Is there more on there? All right, can you give me Jeremiah 18 and 17?
Jeremiah 18 and 17. I will scatter them as with an east wind before the enemy. I will show them the back and not the face.
So he said he shall show us the back and not the face. That's why we in the trial and tribulation that we going through right now. That's why we went through slavery and we can't keep a job, or our girl is turned against us. The desires of our life is turned against us. Because he turned his back on us, man. Y'all went off and started worshiping these images. Like I was just saying, they don't even ask who is this guy. Caesar Borgia next to him. So he said he turned his back from us, man. And you ain't got to get it right now, but it's Ezekiel 33 and 19. It says he will show mercy on whom he will show mercy, and that's gonna be his elect men, man. He not even 2/3 of our own people gotta go. 66.6 gotta fucking go, cause he still got his back turned a bunch of y'all. Y'all gonna pray, and he not gonna hear y'all, man. He gonna laugh when y'all calamity comes.
They got to block the time.
Go ahead.
This 1 Peter 4 and 4, wherein they speak in strange that ye run not with them to the same excess of right, speaking evil. Yeah, cause they think strange that we don't do the shit that they do. We don't fit in with your society. Y'all don't fit. Hold on, Slacky. They don't fit in with us.
They don't want to, don't nobody want to follow laws. They got that dual thou will spirit here in Babylon, man. They got, go ahead.
The niggas will look at you like you crazy if you ain't in the fucking other niggas' bitches.
Right.
Like, that's crazy as shit. I mean, we was all in the world. You know,
man, when you in high school, back when I was in high school, they used to trip like, man, you ain't got no hoes, and I'm fucking his wife and all that. Like, that's adultery, man. But they don't look at it like that. Because they still in the world. And that's why, you got that up? Read that out.
Obadiah. This is Obadiah 1 and 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
Is they not powerful? Look at they statues that they got up, brother. They got statues everywhere. They powerful as hell. He said, who shall not bring me down to the ground? They gonna try to fight the Lord, man. They got this big ass army. They put all their money towards, and they gonna try to fight the Lord when he returns. There's a little bit more. Yeah, go ahead, keep going.
This is verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
Do they not set their nest up on the stars? Look at these tall ass buildings. Satellites, that too. Good one. I ain't even think of that. They got their satellites out there. They're trying to watch everything. They got this big ass surveillance shit going on. They got cameras on every street light, street pole you can think of, man. Exactly. They think they the most high. They want to keep an eye on everything. That's why they got that bullshit all seeing eye. Because they claim to be Big Brother. But real Big Brother gonna come in, he gonna destroy that shit. And he gonna have his elect men, Lord willing, get a taste of that. So, you got that Sirach?
Yes. Sirach 6 and 23. Give ear, my son, receive my advice, and refuse not my counsel, and put thy feet into her fetters, and thy neck to her chain. Bow down thy shoulder and bear her. Sirach. Give ear.
Alright, well it's cool. I can get it in Wisdom Solomon. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. 1 and 3. Yeah, 1 and 3 and 4.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, 1 and 3. For forward thoughts separate from God, and his power, when it is tried, reproveth the unwise. Verse 4, for into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin.
And what is wisdom? Wisdom is referred to as a woman in the scriptures. And what do you do with a woman if you out here being a nigga and you try to approach a woman that's actually trying to get herself together? She gonna shun you away. She ain't even gonna give you the time of day. You try to get her number, she gonna walk past you like she don't even see your ass. And that's basically like the wisdom is. Bring that back. Bring verse 4.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 1 and 4. For into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter.
He said wisdom shall not enter into a malicious soul. So if you ain't right, you ain't gonna comprehend the scriptures, man. Y'all ain't gonna fucking get it. Y'all can try to get ear to it, but if you have a malicious soul, you just won't fucking get it. But I'm gonna find that one, the one I was looking for. If not, I just look it up. Lock it, bro. What I was thinking when I wrote that one down. Yeah, I was rushing so quick, bro. It's crazy. But if you got a precept, you can bring it. I'm about to look it up on my phone.
Yeah, he just said a malicious soul, man. Niggas who commit adultery and still come in the cabinet and malicious, man. There's a lot of hard to read niggas in the circumcision. That's all you need, just a harder to read nigga. Niggas don't get weeded the fuck out so time.
They fucking tears, bro.
Fucking tears, man.
I don't know how I missed that. I'm sorry, y'all. It was I wasn't looking. It's verse 22. I got it. Oh, I got it. Alright. Yeah, it's 22.
Hey, yo, I started to look
yeah,
up.
Hold on, why I ain't look up, man? I'm tripping, man. Smack it. I was saying.
So you said chapter 7, though, right?
No, 6 start at 21. Start at 6.
So she will lie. This is Ecclesiastes 6 verse 21. She will lie upon him as a mighty stone of trial, and he will cast her from him ere it be long. For wisdom is according to her name, and she is not manifest unto many.
So that basically saying that everybody not gonna get it. It's only for a small remnant, the 144,000. Picture that the population. They think the Georgia Guidestones they gonna drop people from 7-8 billion to 500 billion, and now the Lord got something in store for y'all, man. He don't drop that number. He gonna go even better than that. He gonna bring it down to 144,000. Yeah, that's what it is. So I'm just saying though, like man, people don't know the time that they live in.
Now this is Wisdom of Solomon, verse 1 and 6. For wisdom is a loving spirit and will not acquit a blasphemer of his words. For Yahweh is witness of his reign and a true beholder of his heart and a hearer of his tongue. You know, so that's like for all the people that scoff, might try to walk up against these truths like we read earlier. Y'all ain't doing shit to us, you know what I'm saying? You going at the Most High himself.
This is our captivity, man. And he said, do not give them rest. We ain't allowed giving rest. He said, I'm about to paraphrase what I said, but I had a precept for it. If you want to, you can bring it out. But it was I was about to paraphrase when I said, you ain't supposed to give no rest. Like, now is not the time for our rest. He said, arise ye and depart, for now is not your rest. So, basically saying how you ain't supposed to be comfortable here, man. This ain't your time to get comfortable, man. Y'all get too relaxing, and then he get said he gonna come as a thief in the night. When y'all in y'all safety, he gonna come as a thief in the night. So you got a precept up?
Yeah, this Wisdom of Solomon 8 and 7. If a man love righteousness, her labors are virtuous. For she teacheth temperance and prudence and justice and fortitude, which are such things as a man has nothing more profitable in their life. So that was wisdom. Dude just said wisdom teaches prudence, temperance, you know? Yeah, I got that. Luke 10 and 19. And behold, this Luke 10 and 19. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions.
Bring that back up.
This Luke 10 and 19. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions.
And who are these serpents and scorpions, man? He ain't talking about literal. He ain't talking about literal scorpions and serpents. What is a serpent that they used back in the day? They called a serpent a conniving, sneaky motherfucker. Somebody,
Diabolical.
Exactly, all them big words. All them big words. That's what a serpent is, man. Somebody who, he said, I'm about to paraphrase. He said he stuck out his hand. What the Grecians do when they came here? To Gad. When they came here about the Thanksgiving stuff, they stuck their hand out with a smile.
Over 700 pieces.
Get that for me, and I'm about to look for that.
This is Psalms 94 and 16. Who will rise up for me against evildoers, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
So, who gon' exactly? He said, who gonna rise up against evildoers for him? And that's why we out here, man. We try to the best of our ability to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, man. We try our best to be out here week in and week out, despite what we going through. We going through shit. We Jakes, man, just like y'all Jakes on the tube and whatnot. Wherever y'all at, y'all Jake, hopefully y'all Jakes watching. Y'all going through the same shit we going through, but we still trying to put the Lord first, week in and week out, despite whatever we got. We put the Lord first, and the Lord willing, He don't take that from us, and He have mercy upon us. You got that up?
Yeah, that's it.
If I could say something, he said, what's that scripture you just brought out?
This is Psalms 94:16. Who will rise up for me against evildoers, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
Because he said he's going to stand up for him. Hey, look, when Pilate was talking to Yahushua said this to him. He said, he's like, man, this is my kingdom. My servants fight for me. You feel me? No, that's what he said, man. Yahushua was a cold-blooded to the death. To the day he died, man. He still ain't take no shit, man. He said, this is my kingdom. My servants will fight for me, man. Guess what? This is kingdom. Guess what we're doing now? We're fighting for him, man. Spiritually fighting for him, man. We telling you, man, repent in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, man. That's the true name of the Lord, man. And his Father, the Father and the Son, man. Psalm 55, start at 20. 8 and 24. I'm probably gonna wrap it up. One more scripture after that. Alright, Psalms 55 and 20, right? Hold on, let him get this Daniel first.
And this is Daniel 8 and 24. And his power shall be mighty, but not his own power. And he shall destroy wonderfully, and shall prosper and practice, and shall destroy the mighty and the holy people.
And who is the mighty and the holy people? Salaki, I ain't gonna say the book because I don't want to get the wrong one. But in the Torah, the first 5 books, that he said they are more mightier than we. So we the more mightier people. And he said the holy people, Deuteronomy 7 and 6, we his chosen people, so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Indians, man. The true biblical Israelites, or the Jews that the Bible speaks of. And bring that back, that last verse. Yeah, 25.
This is Daniel 8 and 25. And through his policy, also he shall cause craft to prosper in his land. And he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many.
Like he said, magnify himself in his heart. Is he not prideful? As the brother just brought out of Obadiah 1 and 3. They prideful as hell. They magnify themselves in their heart. Who is better than us? Like, America is a virgin spiritually because ain't nobody touched her. But she's still a whore. She's a great harlot because she got all these different doctrines. She got all this different Sodom and Gomorrah. It's a spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah, so she's still a harlot. But at the same time, she's a virgin. Spiritually look at it.
And by peace shall destroy many. You know, and that's how they did Gad, man. They came over, with the cross. They came over with those crosses and all those peace treaties. And they gave Gad smallpox and all kind of shit. So that's why the Bible also says the so-called white man speak with a forked tongue. You know what I mean? Exactly.
what these Edomites do when they feel they can't prevail over you. They try to stick their hand up to you. You don't shake your hands with these devils, man. Fuck these devils. Keep going until they stick their hand up. And that's what they did to Gad. Like it was all like, I meant to bring that up. That's what they did to Gad. And he met them with peace. He made them think that they was brothers, that they was friends, that they was family. They ain't your fucking friends, man. They ain't have you in their best interest.
Broken his company. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter. But the war was in his heart.
Exactly. And that's exactly what we went through, and that's exactly what we're still going through. We can have a fucking agent come out here right now like this with some shades on, and you'll think that he a motherfucker. He'll try to come in peace, but in reality, he probably got like a chip or something. In reality, he's out here trying to get intel on us. See what we look like. They got all these cameras, so they're trying to take pictures of. I'm sure y'all know about Project Cogito.